Okay, broad matching kills quality score. So where we're coming from here is, with broad matching, your click-through rate is always significantly less than it is with, say, phrase and exact matching. That's because with Google's broad matching, your ad will get shown for keywords that aren't really that related, because it's quite a broad match, and therefore you're not going to get as many clicks as you would with phrase and exact. So the idea here is, because your click-through rate is so bad with broad matching, that your quality score is going to be very poor with broad matching. Is that fact or fiction? It's fiction. It's a myth, and quite a surprising one. This is why. As I said, the click-through rate on broad matching is generally lower than phrase and exact matching, and this is what has led people to make this deduction that therefore broad matching is going to kill quality score. Okay, well actually the truth is this, and Google, if you go and look in the help files and you go and look at anything they write around quality score and matching, they actually say this in black and white. The quality score for a broad match is determined on the click-through rate for keyword searches that perfectly match the broad match keyword phrase. So all the other variants that they will show your ad for, all the other variations on the keyword, they ignore the click-through rate for those. It's only when the exact words that you're using in your broad match that they will look at the click-through rate and then determine the quality score. And finally, a tactic that I see lots of AdWords experts declare is, since a high click-through rate improves quality score, then it makes sense when you first start a campaign to bid high, to go for the top positions, position 1 and 2. Pay the extra, get yourself in position 1 or 2. That'll give you a high click-through rate, which will improve your quality score, and then when you've got that high quality score, you can drop your bid and you'll dominate the sort of 3rd and 4th positions where you probably want to be for better conversions. That's the tactic I see being suggested. Is that fact or fiction? It's fiction. It's complete rubbish, and this is why. Google continues to evolve and they get cleverer and cleverer. I mean, the people at Google, these are the top students from around the world who queue up to go and work there, and what they've worked out, and it makes sense really, is they don't assess your click-through rate as a sort of a one-off number. They look at the average click-through rate that they would expect for an ad to achieve in the position your ad is appearing. Okay, so if you pay more to appear higher up the page, they raise the bar. They expect you to get a higher click-through rate, and if you go down the page, they lower the bar. They expect you to get a lower click-through rate. So you can't just raise your price, get more clicks, and say I've got a better click-through rate, they're going to improve my quality score. Because if you go to the top spot and you're achieving a 10% click-through rate by moving up to the top spot, if Google expects the top ad and has seen historically the top ad there get a 12% click-through rate, then you're going to suffer. So you can't improve quality score by playing around with your bidding. The only thing you can do there is write clickable ads, because you've got to improve your click-through rate for whatever the position is you are in. You're trying to beat the control ad that appears in that position. As I say, Google looks at all the positions and says it has an average click-through rate it expects for that keyword phrase for an ad in position 4, for argument's sake. And if you can beat that click-through rate when you're in position 4, then your quality score will improve. Okay, so those were my 5 facts and myths. I hope I've broken some myths that maybe you were believing in, and this has given you an opportunity now to go back and look at your AdWords campaigns and approach quality score with new eyes, and therefore start doing things properly with quality score that will definitely then improve your advertising and drive your business forward.